The mystery beneath the meow. Seriously, what are they thinking? Cats are weird, like really weird. Have you ever just sat and watched a cat for a while? Their behavior can be downright baffling. One moment they're lounging around looking like the epitome of relaxation, and the next they're darting across the room as if they've seen a ghost. It's like they're living in a completely different dimension. They stare at you with those big, unblinking eyes. It's almost as if they're trying to communicate something profound, something beyond our understanding. You can't help but wonder what's going on in that furry little head of theirs. Are they plotting something? Or are they just lost in their own thoughts? They knock stuff off tables for no apparent reason. It's like they have a vendetta against anything that isn't nailed down. You could spend hours setting up a perfect display, only for your cat to come along and ruin it in seconds. But maybe there's more to it. Maybe they're testing the laws of gravity, or perhaps they're just trying to get our attention. And don't even get me started on the hairballs. It's like a never-ending cycle of grooming and coughing. You'd think they'd have figured out a better way by now. But no, they continue to hack up those delightful little surprises for us to find. It's almost as if they're reminding us of their presence, making sure we never forget who's really in charge. But here's the thing. What if it's all part of a bigger plan? What if every quirky action, every odd behavior is part of a grand strategy? Cats are known for their intelligence and cunning, after all. Maybe they're not as random as we think. Maybe there's a method to their madness. What if those seemingly random acts of feline weirdness are actually calculated moves in a grand scheme for world domination? Picture this: a secret society of cats, meeting in the dead of night, plotting their next move. They could be using their cuteness to manipulate us, to bend us to their will. It's a chilling thought, but not entirely implausible. Think about it. They've already infiltrated our homes and our hearts. They've made themselves indispensable to us. We can't imagine life without them. They've become our companions, our confidants, our little furry overlords, and we love them for it. We feed them, clean up after them, and let them sleep on our faces. We've become their caretakers, their loyal subjects, and they reward us with their affection, their purrs, and their occasional headbutts. It's a mutually beneficial relationship, but who's really in control here? We're basically their willing servants. We pamper them, play with them, and even give them massages. We've created a world where they are the kings and queens, and we are their devoted followers. And they know it. They revel in it. And the evidence doesn't stop there. Look at how they observe us, how they study our every move. It's like they're gathering data, learning our habits, our routines. They're always one step ahead, always in control. Oh no, my friends, we're just getting started. The mystery of the feline mind is deep and complex. There's so much more to uncover, so many more layers to peel back. So next time you catch your cat staring at you, or knocking something over, or coughing up a hairball, remember, there might be more to it than meets the eye. The world of cats is a fascinating one, full of secrets and surprises. And we're just beginning to scratch the surface. Operation Cuddle Domination. The perfect disguise. Cats are masters of manipulation. They've perfected the art of the cute face. You know the one. Big eyes, tiny meows, maybe a little head tilt for good measure. How can you resist? You can't. No one can. And while you're busy showering them with affection, they're secretly plotting their next move. They're gathering information, studying your weaknesses, learning how to best exploit your love for their adorable little faces. Don't be fooled by the purrs, my friends. It's all part of their plan. World Observation 101. From window perches to under the couch. Cats are expert observers. They spend hours perched in windows watching the world go by. Whether it's the fluttering of birds, the rustling of leaves, or the hustle and bustle of people, nothing escapes their keen eyes. But they're not just admiring the view. Oh no, there's more to it than that. They're analyzing, taking notes, learning our routines. Every movement, every sound, meticulously recorded in their feline minds. They know when you leave for work. They can predict the exact moment you step out the door. They know when you come home. They can sense your arrival even before you turn the key in the lock. They even know when you're about to open a can of tuna. The sound of the can opener is like a dinner bell to them. And then there are the times they disappear into the abyss under the couch. It's their secret hideaway, their fortress of solitude. Do you ever wonder what they're doing down there? It's not just a place to escape the world. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're holding secret meetings, strategizing, planning their takeover. Yes, under the couch is where the real action happens. It's their war room, their command center. So next time you see your cat disappear under the couch, remember? They're not just hiding, they're plotting. And who knows, maybe one day, they'll put their plans into action. The ancient Egyptian connection paw prints in the sands of time. Let's not forget about the ancient Egyptians. They worshipped cats, for crying out loud. They believed cats were divine creatures with mystical powers. And who are we to say they were wrong? Maybe the Egyptians were onto something. Maybe they recognized the feline potential for world domination. Maybe they tried to warn us, but we were too busy brushing our cats and feeding them tuna to listen. Section 5. Hairball Harbingers and Other Omens. Decoding the signs. The signs are everywhere. They are hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to uncover their true meaning. We just need to know what to look for. It's like a puzzle, each piece fitting together to reveal a larger picture. Take hairballs, for example. Sure, they're gross, but what if there's more to them than meets the eye? But what if they're also messages from the cat overlords? What if these seemingly random occurrences are actually carefully crafted signals? What if each hairball is a cryptic clue to their master plan? A plan so intricate, so devious, that it requires us to pay close attention to every detail. And then there's the way they knock things off shelves. It seems random, but is it really? They claim it's an accident, a simple mistake. But is it truly? But I've seen the look in their eyes. It's deliberate, a show of power, a reminder of their dominance, a reminder that they can destroy everything we hold dear with a single swipe of their furry little paws. It's a calculated move, a demonstration of their control over our lives. So, the next time you see a hairball or a knocked-over vase, remember, it's not just a mess. It's a message, a sign from the feline overlords, reminding us of their ever-watchful presence. Stay vigilant, for the signs are all around us, waiting to be decoded. Section 6. Sleep, Conquer, Repeat. The feline master plan unfolds. Cats sleep for an average of 15 hours a day. That's a lot of sleep. But what are they doing with all that time? Dreaming of world domination, that's what. They're resting up for the big takeover, conserving their energy, and when the time is right, they'll strike. We won't even see it coming. Section 7. Resistance is futile. Embrace your overlords and maybe offer some tuna. Let's face it, folks, we've already lost. The cats have won. They're in control. Our best bet? Surrender to our feline overlords. Embrace our new life as their loyal servants. Besides, it's not so bad. They're soft, they're cuddly. And hey, they're not asking for much. Just food, water, a clean litter box, and maybe the occasional chin scratch. Oh, and world domination. But that goes without saying. Section 8. Conclusion. The future is feline, and maybe a little fuzzy. So the next time you see your cat staring intently at the wall, or batting at a dust bunny like it's a mortal enemy, remember this? They're not just being weird. They're playing the long game. The feline takeover is inevitable. But hey, at least it'll be adorable. Just don't say I didn't warn you.